Hi guys, my name's Jayla. Welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to talk about my pitbull Peach. She is a terrier mix. I'm not sure what she's really mixed with. When we got her from the shelter, all her papers said was terrier, so I really don't know what she's really has in her. But she is the sweetest little girl. And I wanted to start off by telling you guys a little bit about when we adopted her. So, we adopted her at the end of October, the week before Halloween. And I have been wanting a dog for so long, specifically a pit bull, because I love pit bulls. And I'd been wanting one all year, and it finally happened. It was, even though it was planned, it was very sudden in the day that we got her. The day that we went to the shelter, we were planning on going around and like feeling things out first, seeing, we didn't think that we were going to actually find a dog that would be our forever. And we met Peach at the first shelter we went to. We got her at Care STL, and she is so cute. I'll put a bunch of pictures up of her because I love taking pictures and videos of her. So on her paper, it said that she was 3 years and 3 months old, but she had been at the shelter for 3 months. So I believe that when she came into the shelter, I'm not sure how um, factual her actual age and things like that is because she came from, oh, I can't remember what it's called now. Um, like the animal rescue. What is that called? But so when we got her from the shelter, it said just that was the only information they had about her. They had given her the name at the shelter, so I'm not sure what her name was previously, but her official name for her paper was simply Peach, and we referred to her as Peach or Peachy Girl. When we first went to the shelter to see her, we got her the same day, and we did a foster to adopt, but we were going to adopt her. And they gave us like some food and like some a leash and some balls and stuff for her and a toy. And we got to have a little one-on-one meeting with her in a little room, and she was so sweet. She was so excited and she's just excited now. She is a ball of energy sometimes, but she is such a sleepy little girl too. And she's just so precious. And why I wanted to talk about Peach today is because she has changed my life in so many ways. So, when I was in high school, we had two pit bulls, and unfortunately, we weren't able to continue having them because that's a whole story on its own. But um, that situation broke my heart when I was younger, and ever since then, I've always wanted to have a pit bull because I just loved them so much. They were so sweet, and now that I have my Peachy Girl, it's just amazing. I can't stop talking about her. But I wanted to talk about her because of how she's changed my mental health. And I have become worlds better having her around. You know, I I was diagnosed with bipolar 2 disorder when I was 17. Yeah, 17. And also I have clinical depression. So I've been on meds. I've done the whole therapy thing and stuff like that. And it's still hard, and I don't do medicine anymore because of my own personal reasons about it. But I wanted to try to find ways that could help me, feel a little bit easier in life. Like, days weren't so hard to get through, stuff that would help me with my emotions and dealing with them. And I tried doing like different hobbies. I like to paint and I like to draw, so I would try to do that, but there wasn't ever anything that really gave me that sense of having someone there, you know? And I have friends and I have some family, but I never felt like I had a great support system growing up. So it was always really hard for me to try to feel like I was constantly having to bring myself up. And I didn't have anyone there to like help me, like cheer me on, you know? And my boyfriend he works in the medical field, so he also works during the night. So I would work during the day. When I come home, there's no one home. And I dealt with that for a really long time. And it was really hard, honestly, to get through the days because I felt like I was just living life on my own. And I didn't have many people I could connect to. I was going through a lot last year too with my family where I had to cut off a lot of really pivotal people in my life, and I just felt so alone all the time. And it's hard because when you're in your 20s, people are building up their own lives and they have a lot of stuff going on. So I couldn't really rely on my peers or my friends to really be there for me. And I honestly didn't try to because I always have this fear of feeling like I'm in people's way or I'm a bother, or, I don't want to seem, I don't know, I feel like I like to keep up this image that I'm Miss Independent and that I don't need people and that, I'm not vulnerable. It's just hard for me to, really let go and tell people how I'm feeling, which is weird because talking to the camera is so much easier. I feel like it's just me talking to myself because I love talking to myself. It's because I grew up so alone. But, anyway, like I was saying before, she's helped out my mental health so much. I feel so much more at peace when I come home. I feel like it's actually a home and I'm not on my own anymore. It's so much easier just having her presence there. Because right now, right now she's out in the living room on the couch listening to Bluey while she's sleeping, and I'm in here in the bedroom talking to myself. But just knowing that she's there is just so much better for me. I feel so whole in my heart having her, and just she gives me such a sense of belonging, a sense of I have a purpose in this life, and one of those purposes is to take care of her and to love on her with all the love I have. And she's just been such a joy, really. She's very goofy and she has her moments where she can be a little much and she does some ridiculous things sometimes, but that's my peachy girl. And it just blows my mind sometimes to think that I have her in my life. Having a dog is something that I feel it can be really underrated. And, I grew up having dogs and like family dogs in my life, but I never felt a real connection to them, mostly because we had them for like short periods of time. We would like take in dogs from like family or friends that couldn't take care of them for whatever reason for a time period, and they would stay with us and then they would be gone. So I never got to really feel that real bond with a dog before. And I feel like having your own, going out and getting your own dog is such a different experience than having a family dog, at least from my story. From my point of view, that's how it feels. But I really feel like I manifested her because I love to make little picture vision boards. And one of the many pictures that was on my vision board, I had a couple of them, was pertaining a dog. And it just, I love her so much. That's my peachy girl. And I'll put in a whole bunch of videos and stuff and pictures so you guys can see her. But I just love her so much. And I feel like if you're someone that also struggles with mental health or anything like that, if you're going through like something rough in your life, having, even if it's not a dog, having some kind of animal, some kind of support system like that is so pivotal. Like, it's changed so much for me, and I tried so many things to help out with my bipolar. It can be really hard even some days, but how I am right now is nowhere near nowhere near how I was even just like 5 months ago. I have drastically changed, and my mood overall is just so much better. I'm so much more positive. I feel so much lighter. And it's just amazing, you know? And I know a lot of people have this stigma towards pit bulls or bully breeds or whatever, but it's really the people that make them, you know? Dogs don't just come out being like that. They're coerced into being like that. They're bullied into being like that. And, you know, if you feel a certain way about those type of dogs, that's on you. I know people can have bad experiences with dogs, but I mean, it's like people. There's always going to be bad people. Does that mean you're going to hate every single person you come across? No. So why do we do that with other things? I don't know. It's beyond me, but I just think they're so cute. I don't know. Um, One day when I get a little bit more space, I definitely want to get some more pets. I've always wanted a bunny. I want another cat. We used to have a family cat, and I really miss her. So that would be really nice too. But I don't know. I just wanted to ramble about my peachy girl and how she has really changed a lot for me. And I'm just so grateful for her. And if I could, I would have her in here with me right now, but I don't want to disturb her because she's sleeping. But yeah, if anybody is out there, if you also struggle with bipolar or any kind of mental health struggles, just know that you're not alone and that there's resources out there that can help you. And coming from personal experience, I know that it can be really hard to get through life. It can really be such a struggle to get through every day, and it feels like you're just keep getting beat down. And especially when it's from your own mind, it can be so hard to deal with, and it feels like no one understands you. Feels like you're being dramatic, feels like you don't have anyone to turn to. I know that I personally didn't always take this advice, but reach out for help, you know, and it'll be okay in the end. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.